The Gina and Matty podcast.
There is only one place that we go to, and that is Coastie's Mag, to find out what is going on. And the lovely Nikki's in the studio this morning. Morning, Nikki!
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
We've been off air talking about Christmas and how quickly it's coming around and how we're not ready yet.
We're never ready.
No.
It always comes too quickly. I'm like, what?
It really, well, we were talking about it and looked up at it's Friday the 8th of November. It's really very, very close. 3 weeks and we'll be in December. But what would you suggest we do this weekend if we stop panicking about no Christmas tree or presents yet?
Yeah. Let's not mention the C word.
Yeah, we won't.
Okay?
Let's wait till December. Let's wait till December.
Yeah.
All right. So happening on the weekend on the Central Coast, obviously Lakes Festival, as Maddie mentioned before, kicks off today. So that runs from the 8th to the 17th of November. It is a 10-day celebration of our waterways and includes 30 events at over 10 locations. So it's going to be heaps of fun. So tomorrow down at the entrance, they have their signature event, which is Light Up the Lake, which is going to be excellent. Boo Seeker is headlining. There is fun activities for everybody, super kid-friendly. It starts at about 4 p.m. There'll be a licensed area, roving performers, amazing food, and then they'll end off the evening with some fireworks.
Oh.
Sounds like the place to be. Like getting
It's
to see
awesome.
Boo Seeker and a whole vibe of the community there, and top it off with fireworks over the lake. Like that, just take a picnic rug and set up for the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's such a great little spot down there at Memorial Park, and hopefully the weather will be, delicious and you can watch some pretty sunsets. Also happening tomorrow is the Lighthouse Fest, which is at Nora Head. So an epic music festival. Xavier Rudd is headlining. I think there's still a few tickets left. So jump onto their website and have a squeeze at that. But yeah, down by the Lighthouse, I mean, iconic venues and locations for listening to music.
It's a great
having
festival.
a good day out.
Yeah.
What could be better?
Xavier Rudd, hopefully my sister's not listening, because she would wear Xavier Rudd's skin if she could. Like, she has stalked him to so many
She
gigs.
needs to go.
So hopefully
no.
there are tickets available for her
Well,
then.
no, hopefully not, for Xavier's sake.
Poor Xavier, he doesn't know what he's in for.
No, I think he does. He's probably got her on a watch list or something. I reckon.
Love you, Danielle. Love you, Danielle.
What a brothers for, hey?
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, down in Woy Woy is the Brisbane Water Oyster Festival. So a day of tasting food, wine, craft beer, and of course famous Sydney Rock Oyster Festivals.
Do you like oysters, Nikki?
Oh, I'm a bit I'm learning to like them.
Yeah. Maddie, do you like oysters?
I wish I did. I can't do it, and I'm one of the there's pretty much those along with mussels are the only things I pretty much put a line under that I just can't get my head around.
Oh, I love mussels.
I love
Yeah, I know.
oysters. Love. Oh,
My
CJ
Spanish
loves
wife-
oysters too. I wouldn't have picked that.
Yeah, no. Well, gosh, she doesn't even like lettuce. I don't know what she's talking about mussels for. But yeah, my Spanish wife is just like, you are missing out. Mussels in white wine
Yum.
and oysters just with a bit of lemon. Boom.
Oh, yes.
But
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
I wish I could. It's a texture thing for me. I just can't get them down.
You got to close your eyes. Don't swallow it straight away. Just really savour it.
Okay.
We'll learn to like them together, Maddie.
Yeah, we'll, Nikki, we'll do it together. We'll hold each other's hand and we'll do that.
Yeah, that's it. All right, and I got
Okay.
one more thing just to mention.
Great.
So in December, speaking of December, Pixar Putt is coming to the Industry Group Stadium. It's going to be super exciting, and tickets for that go on sale today at midday. So get amongst that.
So what is that? Can you explain that to us?
Yes, I can. So it is an interactive putt-putt golf experience with
So good.
all of the characters from Pixar's most famous movies. So
Oh,
really great
wow.
family day
Yeah.
out. And yeah, that'll be happening down at the stadium.
What a fun thing.
Tickets will go quick for that too, so make sure you get in. They're on sale today, are they?
Yes, so from midday
Yeah.
today, it runs from the 7th of December, 13th of December, one of those dates, to the
Okay.
2nd of February. So we've got all summer to get down
Beautiful.
there and give it a crack.
Love that. That's what you need to be getting up to this weekend across the coast. And if you need any more info, make sure you're following Nikki and Tash on Coastie's Mag on Instagram. Are you in next week, or are we going to see Tash next week?
I think it might be me next week, because then I head off for the rest of the year. So then you'll have Tash for all of December.
We get you one last time.
So
We
give
get
me
you
one last time,
Okay.
before I get on a plane to go to South
Beautiful.
Africa.
We'll see. Oh, wow. Rub it in. Rub it in.
And today's the first time I could really hear your accent. Yeah, because often and
little bit hidden.
I love South African accent.
do you?
Oh, love it.
Well, I'll leave you two to just swoon over each other
maybe
when
I'll
we get into
dial
the
in
traffic.
from South Africa and then you'll
Yeah.
hear my South African accent
Yeah, you can
really
little dial
come
out
out
when
there.
you're there, yeah.
It totally does.
Gina and Matty.
Earlier in the season, the Block wasn't doing such great numbers. I think The Voice was beating it. But in the last couple of weeks, the ratings have been going up and up. And I think that has a little bit to do with the drama, G.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I'm a big Block fan anyway, and I love watching what they do with the gardens and the pools and bathrooms and kitchens, and I really love it for that. But I think it's been the most dramatic Block season ever, I would think. I think I've watched almost all of them because what happened this year was Kylie. Now, if you don't really watch but you kind of half watch, she's got the long green hair. She's a hairdresser.
I'm getting the butcher's paper out. Hang
Yeah.
on. So we got Kylie.
Kylie, long green hair. She's married to Brad. So she caught her husband Brad flirting with Mimi. Now, Mimi's newlywed. She's kind of known as the one who's a bit lazy. She doesn't do a lot of work. The twins, Alessandra and Larissa, or whatever their names are, came in last week to help them, and they couldn't help but notice she doesn't do a lot of physical work. But that's the one anyway. If you're trying to put the pieces together, she actually fell asleep out. They were outside working on the landscaping, and Mimi brought over a bottle of wine. They got a little bit drunk and flirted. Anyway, Kylie, green hair, woke up and heard all the flirting. And I think potentially this has happened to her before with her husband, and it was just, I think, the straw that broke the camel's back. So she, in the biggest controversy ever of the Block, left. Like they followed her walking barefoot up a road and it was dangerous. It was dark and stuff. So a producer jumped in the car with her husband. They got her. She came back, famously filmed something on her Block phone saying, "My marriage is over. This is it. We are now single, and I will not be returning to the Block." So what they were left was one house that didn't have the contestants to finish the house, and of course,
Holy moly.
yes, and the auction is coming up this Sunday. So, and she said she won't even be back for the auction. She didn't even care about losing the money. She said,
Okay.
I'm too embarrassed.
The flirting, right? Did we see that on the television? Did you see what it was? Do we know
Yes.
exactly how it played out? Was it bad?
A little bit. No, they didn't show it completely, but she overheard Brad saying, if you had OnlyFans, I would follow you on OnlyFans and stuff like that. Yeah. So,
Idiot.
an idiot.
What an idiot.
Absolute idiot. And apparently Mimi said, look, when I have wine, I'm not as responsible as I should be. She's
That's
since
not an excuse.
It's
That's
not.
an excuse.
She has since come out and apologised and stuff. But here's the thing. So we all thought, us Block lovers thought that, okay, they're not even going to be at the auction. So at the Melbourne Cup, there was a photo taken of all of the contestants on the Block, including Kylie and Brad. She got rid of her green hair, but they were all together. And in the photo, she's next to Mimi and all smiles and all happy.
So no drama. So
So
now.
that is all patched up. And keeping in mind, this is, I wonder how long ago, months ago, that this all actually happened. We're only seeing it on the Block now. It's not live. So they've patched things up. The couple also, so Kylie, green hair, and her husband, Brad, was spotted on Phillip Island last month, posing for photos with fans at a pub, which to people it confirmed that they were still working on the house eventually. And now we're saying that they, according to these rumours, that they will be at the auction this Sunday.
Right.
So, but she had
it's
said
amazing
not
what a little bit of
coming.
money might be able to do. if
You'd
they're
be
winning this.
mad.
You'd be mad not to. And you put all this time into it because the Block is torture from all reports. Everyone
Yes.
we've ever spoken to in the years of me doing this and chatting to contestants, and they just say it's hell. You don't get any sleep. It's sleep deprivation. You don't get that much food. It's all really quite brutal
Yes.
what they do to them on the Block. So you're at your wit's end anyway. Throw in a little bit of, wine and bit of OnlyFans gear, it's gonna push you to the edge. But then the chance of winning, some of them have won over $1 million.
Yeah, and
you'd be mad not to.
but their house is a little controversial as well because Kylie likes dark colours and I do too, and I liked her style straight away, but she likes a black kitchen and black bathrooms and stuff, and they thought that potentially her house may not be the winner because it's you either love it or hate
Too
it. She
obscure.
she hasn't gone for your cookie cutter white and cream and things that will appeal to more people. So even if they don't make $1 million, I mean really even if they make 100,000 or 10,000 or something, you wouldn't want to turn your back on some money after all they've been through and all the hard work that they did. So well, you heard it here. I'm pretty sure she's going to be on the Block on Sunday at the auction, and we'll see how they go. But I think they've all made up, and Mimi is feeling bad about what happened, and so that feels better for me.
All right. So you're going to watch it on Sunday? Give us a report on Monday what plays out?
Absolutely. I will be there, front row.
I'm a bit of a sadist. I like watching it when they win nothing and watching them cry.
Yeah. I like it when they win lots.
Okay, fair enough. Gosh, we should do a radio show together, G.
Gina and Matty.
So I'm trying to get my head around what I'm doing this weekend, G. I am down in Sydney. We've just heard what's happening across the coast this weekend. I'm working down in Sydney at Mrs. Macquarie's chair. I'm co-hosting the Red Bull Cliff Diving Finals, which is happening in Sydney Harbour. So this is
amazing.
I know. I'm still trying to get my head around the sport because normally I'm a cricket, rugby league, rugby union kind of guy.
You like your balls.
I like my balls, not so much the splashes. But
Didn't think that through.
No, I didn't. It sounded better in my head than when it came out my mouth. I know, and I can't take that back now. But anyway, it is unbelievable. It's an elite extreme sport, and it's like the ultimate display of focus and skill. There's 12 men, 12 women compete all around the world throughout the year to earn maximum championship points, and then they're going to be in Sydney this weekend launching themselves off. The gents jump off a 27-metre platform into Sydney Harbour with the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge as the backdrop, and then the women do it off a 21-metre platform. The Aussie Rhiannon Ifam is the favourite to take out the championship once again. She's from Sydney. So it's going to be a real vibe. So if you are looking to come to Sydney and you're looking for something to do, come down to Mrs. Macquarie's chair there in the harbour because it is going to be an absolute vibe. DJs, a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Do they just jump or do they do twists and turns and stuff?
No, it's not just doing pencil dives. They are jumping, doing pikes, and I'm getting my head around all the technical terms at the moment. But luckily, my co-host is one of the Olympic divers who was there in Paris. So I'm just the guy that goes, and coming up for the next jump is from Mexico is blah, 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 blah. And then I'll go, hey, and Jason, tell me a little bit about what we just saw there. And then he gets to do the expert commentary.
Have a quick practice. Okay, he's ducked off to the toilet and he hasn't come back and you have to describe the dive. And you go, where's Jason? You're live.
Where's he gone? Oh, well, as you can see there, he got his knees up into a very, very safe position. There was minimal splash there, and let's go to the judges to find out what the score is.
Oh, no, that was pretty good. I was hoping before he did can I have a go?
Yeah, okay. And
what we saw then was a triple pike and a twisty left to the left and a twisty to the right, followed by a slightly angled to the left, a little bit too much water splashed up. But, here she comes. She's coming up to the surface. Massive wedgie. I think that's probably the wedgie of the day. Would that be a wedgie of the day award?
Wedgie, I hope so, because that
there's going
would
to be
a lot of fun. Yeah, absolutely.
The Gina and Matty Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.